Listen, Africa didn't just trend, Africa shook the internet. When IShowSpeed landed African soil, it was not just a visit, it was a statement, it was a move, it was a very strong one.
And the craziest thing is that he didn't just show Africa, he showed the real Africa. I mean, the realest part of Africa, the chaos, the buzzwords, the happiness on people's face,
The
in
nature,
the
the
street, the
culture.
nature, the culture, you know, that kind of thing. And this is what we need to see, the real Africa, the unscripted Africa, and the unapologetic Africa.
No stereotypes,
No stereotypes, just Africa the way
no
it is.
scripts.
You get it?
That's it right there. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be talking about the impact that IShowSpeed's visit to Africa really made for us. Alright, so stay tuned and get this done. However, if you've not subscribed to this channel, try to hit the subscribe button and punch the notification to always feel the dreams effect when we drop a new video.
Okay.
First of all, it wasn't a celebrity tour, right? It wasn't a PR. This was someone curious about the cultures of the people and then visited a particular place that has a certain idea in the world. There is this certain perception about Africa in the world.
You know now. Yeah.
So he just came to actually view this thing direct from the source. And while he was here, all through his visit, he was streaming. 18 to 20 countries,
Yeah.
It was streaming, so everything was live. This is telling the world what Africa really is.
And the network was very strong. It was not breaking.
Yeah. Streaming for about 20 days,
Yeah.
28 days. And then you got streams every other time. There was no time that there was poor network or something. That's a great thing. So
Yeah.
what would you say about that?
Like this, his visit to Africa is something that is cutting, like it's cutting the stereotypes in Africa like mad. Every people in outside are like Black Americans that have not been to Africa, the whites that have not been to Africa, the people that have been here sold the stereotype to them that Africa is poor. We don't have network, we don't have good roads,
Live in mud houses.
we live in mud houses, even on trees and slums. We look like monkeys, you know. You can even be talking to a white person. People that visited there, you talk to a white person, they'll be like, we heard that you people live with chimpanzees, we live with gorillas. Have you seen gorilla before? Do you have a gorilla? You know, that kind of thing.
Do you have a gorilla?
Yeah. Most of them will be like, do you live with Samba? You know, all the Lion King kind of vibe that they see in movies, living in the forest, playing with the animals. That's the idea that a lot of people have about Africa. But that is not what it is. As in, this is visit, being on cars, as in cars, bikes, speedboats, like in the ship.
Walked with the people.
He walked with the people and seeing that we are not harmful, like people will be like, we are going to harm them and all that. All those stereotypes that they have in their head. Seeing somebody that have never been to Africa before, that have lived in the United States, right? Almost all his life, come back to his roots because he has an African root, just to be with ancestral root. So to be with and to mingle with people from his roots, he really felt at home, and it helped break that stereotype that we are not going to steal his money. Because I saw where people said if the Africans would steal his money, they would kidnap him. They would, before he ever embarked on this journey. A lot of things were said, but all the people that had this perception, I'm very sure by right now, most of them must have broken that idea.
Absolutely.
You know,
so visit changed the global perception about Africa.
Yes,
it did a lot good. Like people, just like you said, this is stream. It was direct. It was not scripted.
Yeah,
it was just direct from source. So everybody was seeing this thing play for hours. There was no edits or anything.
It's live.
It was live, and the love. The fact that
it was massive,
people out in mass.
No aggression, nobody was hating on him.
It was just vibes,
fun. You guys know that most creators that come from the diaspora, when they come to Africa, they focus on the poor segment of Africa. And this is very disheartening. You will see them go to the slum where they have these little children that are, you know, that beg and they're not living good. That place, those people that live in water, like what the
Like the
area is, you know.
Makoko Island in Lagos.
Yeah, they live in a very small, dirty, smelly place. They will focus on that place, and then every other person outside will be like, oh, these people are really suffering, you know. But it's not every African that is living in that area. There are people living in that area in Africa, but it's not every African that is like that. There are people that have good cars. We have good cars here.
Good roads
We have good
too, good
roads.
internet,
Our houses here, we are living better houses, better
great
space,
structures. Yeah.
better space. Like in the UK, your little cubicle is is not reaching the space of people's mansion here in Africa. A lot of people have their big homes, a lot of rooms that they built with their money. The real estate is mad. Like we are not like it showed. The stream showed that we were okay, not
The
the
way
poor
people
people.
perceive, generalize the perception about
Yeah, not the general perception about Africa. So that's a very good impact that I Should Speed visit did to Africa. It's made us feel seen and change the stereotype that has been lingering for
existing
long,
like for so
for
long.
so
I
long.
saw videos of some like you said, Black Americans and some non-Africans, reacting to IShowSpeed's visit.
Mm-hmm.
And they be like, they never knew that they fooled them. They were fooled. They were,
Yeah,
I was surprised hearing such stories
yeah.
in
Present
present day.
days, you
Yes,
know.
like I saw some people actually weeping, some were sobbing, some were crying, that they were fooled, like they told them something else, and I'm like, really? It was really disheartening to actually hear that. But it's a good
It's a
thing
good
that
thing.
Speed's visit showed Africa in a different eye.
Light, yes.
Speed's camera did the work for us,
Yes.
because most of the times we face challenges in several places too.
Yeah.
I think because of these stereotypes, it's no news that Africa is still we are developing, but
Yeah.
at least from Speed's camera we could see that Africa is not a continent that is moving backwards.
Yeah.
Rather, it's a continent
Move
that is moving
forward.
forward.
Yeah, that's true.
So I so it's a very good one
Yeah,
for
it's a very
all of
big
us.
impact for all
It's
of
a
us.
very, very big. Okay, so yeah. Actually there's this thing about Speed's visit too
Mm-hmm.
that shaping the culture, like it viewed us in a different way.
Yeah.
Africa is a people. Africa, I don't know, but there is this spirit. It's deep. Africa is so deep. Yeah, so the cultures. We in Africa, like when this whole stream was going on,
Yeah.
streaming was live,
Yeah.
and then after it all from one country, the next African country, and the whole world was
Was
watching
watching.
this. So it even made we Africans to understand that there were certain cultures within Africa
That we do
that
not
we never knew
know.
about. Like
Yeah.
we never knew about, but these cultures are amazing. These are things that you practice and you see unity,
Yeah.
you see peace, you see love in them.
Yeah.
Africa was just dishing out peace, unity, harmony, and everything that you could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was great.
Yeah. It also
Great.
showed that our culture is very rich.
Yeah.
Our culture, like it is still very much on point. It has not faded like that. The
Never goes down.
authenticity is still there. You
Exactly.
know, coming to each country and you see them still displaying their culture the way it has been.
Happily.
Happily,
Very happy.
it was something to like. It's and the world is seeing this. This is how Benin Republic, the way they danced, and Maasai people from Kenya, the way they
Kenya, they
jump, and all the Namibia people, those people that rub things on
Put the
their
mud on
body,
their
on
skins
their
and
skin.
yes, yes.
All those cultures are still being retained, and it is very, very beautiful. It's very rare to see most of these cultures somewhere else, but it's been in Africa and it's very much active, and the whole world is seeing that, oh, we are rich in culture. We are okay. We have houses, not like we are living like that. It's a culture that we have maintained, and
Yes,
every
over
other
time.
thing over time, and it's very beautiful to display our culture. We have a lot of beautiful cultures to show and return. I'm very happy that his visit portrayed that our culture to the world, and
In real time.
in real
His visit portrayed
time, everything.
in real time.
Yeah,
And he also like displayed that Africa has a lot of beautiful places.
yeah.
There are places that you would see, like I saw a certain place
To be
and
looking like Garden of Eden.
yeah, looking
Really
like
beautiful.
Dubai, and I'm like, really?
Yeah,
A lot of people were saying that over the internet. They were like, wow, they didn't know that Africa was this beautiful. So we've seen that Africa has a lot of beautiful places that you could go for tourism.
yeah.
Their
Instead of,
vacations.
you
Some people would live here all the way to Dubai, all the way to You have them.
You have them. I've not been there.
Yeah, people go all the way to
Dubai, the Maldives.
yes.
Okay. So they go to
The
those
Caribbean.
places, Caribbean, they go to America, people that have more money, they go to
Yes.
Canada, whatever they think of going to beautiful places is the place that is not in Africa that comes to some people's mind.
Yes.
Oh, IShowSpeed visit showed us that Africa is a beautiful place
Africa is a
to
sauce.
go for your tour,
Oh Lord.
to go for your
It's
holidays.
a sauce. It's a sauce.
You eat
Very
good
beautiful
food.
places.
You will enjoy beautiful view, beautiful sights, a lot of beautiful things that you will get inside this place. Almost it showed that we, as in, you don't need to go to America or UK or Canada
For
or
real, I think
Dubai.
this store has our it would actually promote
International.
international visits. So I think this whole tour, from what we've seen, all the beautiful places we've seen, we can see that Africa can relate to Africa.
Yeah.
Like people could come here for tourism and other purposes too.
Mm-hmm.
People could travel within Africa for
Yeah.
beautiful aspects, right?
Yeah. Another very interesting thing I would say that happened after this IShowSpeed visit is that it would make countries, African countries that he visited, review the way they relate to people, review the things that they did well. This is a
Okay.
live stream. It is live. Every country has their own life of activity that they did.
Yes.
So if you go to Nigeria, Nigerians watch what they did, they display, and be like, are we proud of all the things we displayed? If not,
Okay.
if something like that is happening again, we'll have to bring a better approach.
Okay.
If Ghana will watch their own live stream all through and be like, wow, we really did this thing well. But to help them see their strengths, their weakness, and everything that they would have done better if
Yes.
yeah they added more effort and that. So it's going to give them that opportunity to assess themselves, their hospitality, organization.
How they go about things.
You get the point. Yeah.
It's no news that Africa store, like IShowSpeed Africa store was no was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't still dispute the fact that there were places where there were still loopholes.
Yes,
that
there
was
were.
certain. Just like you said, it was a stream and it was live and everything was displayed.
There was a
The
place.
good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, the time he was in somewhere in Lagos, and he began like he started doing his nose like he was perceiving something.
I saw that. I believe that was one of the
local government
of that area.
Chairman or the governor of that place supposed to know that that area is smelling and do something about it. That's what we are talking about. Yeah, that's something we are talking about. It's going to give you, it's something wrong
It was
here.
not just that. I
lot of
think
things.
some of our local influencers really rubbed us in the mud. I
Yeah,
won't lie, like we are Nigerians, and I understand that when you're out there to be an influencer or you are trying to represent the people, you should bring out your best.
yeah, your best.
This is not just looking for clouds. We understand that IShowSpeed is big. It's a big YouTube
Yeah.
creator, and I saw from my own view that most of our local celebrities were just looking for a
Especially
way.
for Nigeria.
Yeah, especially for Nigeria.
Yeah.
Africa is blessed with talents. We have talents all over Africa. But in Nigeria, it was a thing. I know that Nigeria has this thing with entertainment.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make you be so forward to certain things. Just
Yes.
trying to, catch the moment. That's selfishness.
And be the center of there. You and IShowSpeed are working
there.
hand in
You want to
hand.
take pictures.
You want to take
collaborate. That was not what it was for.
And I saw what Ghana did in this aspect that we are talking about now. Ghana brought somebody that knows what IShowSpeed will want to see.
Absolutely.
Bringing a travel creator to that, being all around Africa, knows everything, almost everything all around Africa. I'm talking about Wodemaya.
That was perfect organization.
Bringing Wodemaya in the front line of this IShowSpeed visit in Ghana was a perfect thing to do.
Of course, there's supposed to be a map. I'm talking
because he knows what he will want to see, and he played it for him.
Just the way it's supposed to be.
So coming to Nigeria, like in Nigeria, and there was I don't know if there is somebody exactly. He was just going.
There is supposed to be a minister for tourism.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a
This
minister
thing
of
should be
tourism.
organized very well. although he hit a milestone while streaming from Nigeria.
Yeah.
He got his 50 million followers
His
while he was in Nigeria. His birthday was
birthday.
so classic. It was supposed to be a
Yeah.
moment for him
Yeah.
to express himself, to enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
But apparently, he left Nigeria in just 1 day.
Mm-hmm.
Other African countries that he streamed, he was there for 2 days, some of them 3 days.
Yeah.
But Nigeria, I couldn't stand the heat. I would say that.
Yeah.
Although a lot of things happened within the 24 hours, but
Yeah.
it was pathetic. We were supposed to show, kindness. We're supposed to show what the country is. There are a lot of
Yeah.
talents, there are a lot of things we understand that, but you don't be so forward in certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So our local influencers, they messed the game up for us. I'm not gonna lie, that one is
Mm-hmm.
fact. But at
Mm-hmm.
least just like you're saying, other countries could use this is a stream and it was going live. So other countries would see what is happening inside and try to fix their own ends before it got to them.
Yes.
And that was exactly what Ghana did. If you
Yeah.
watch very, very
Yes.
carefully.
Yes. Ghana came prepared
He came
because
prepared.
they were almost like the last people that he visited.
Yeah.
So they have watched almost what every other country did, and they prepared themselves and knew how to
Go about
package.
it
And
very, very
yeah,
well.
that's it.
Yeah, thumbs up to Ghana.
Yeah.
And in countries like Kenya that also did the work even before, watching other streams.
No,
you see
Kenya's
something
that one. They are natural.
that's their charisma.
That's them for you.
Wow.
That they do it effortlessly when it comes to showing you their place, their culture. I myself, that is not IShowSpeed. When I visited,
You
or a driver will take it upon himself to show you what is going on
Wow.
in their country.
Wow.
Somebody that is selling at the roadside will take it upon herself to tell you this is the best place to get this. Why don't you do this? Why don't they gave me a lot of ideas of things to do? I mean, I'm not IShowSpeed though, but I went to Kenya and they gave me a lot of things that I could do.
Wow.
I should go to here. That's them naturally.
That's
They
awesome.
want you to see their culture. They want you to show the world their culture, no matter who you are.
Be
As far as you're a
friendly
foreigner,
and accommodating.
that's them for you.
That's awesome. Like Kenya did something really, really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ups Kenya. Big ups Kenya. Oh well, oh well. Well, it's a beautiful thing that we are reviewing this whole travel,
Okay.
this whole tour,
Yeah.
and yeah, I know you are impressed as much as I am impressed about the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was this thing I saw. I think it was a video in his last stop, Namibia or thereabouts. I think he made something like was very impressed with his tour to Africa,
Yeah.
and he was so happy about the people he met, the cultures that he was able to explore.
Okay.
He was so very, very happy to see that he has ancestral roots from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he made a statement at the end of the whole tour. He was saying something like, "We'll create a charity donation program
Yeah.
for this whole tour." Because yes, he's been here. He's seen just like we are saying, Africa is not just made of mud houses or slums. But then it doesn't dispute the fact that there are these places in Africa
That needs help.
that need help. There are
Yeah.
people that need help. I know that Africa, we are still growing, we are developing, but we are moving forward.
Yeah.
So with this whole advance and what he's coming up with, the charity scheme for people that could reach out. It was 20 countries tour. That's not the whole of Africa though, but
Yeah.
from the streams, whatever you see you could help. He said he would drop details about that, and I think that is a very, very good thing that people should key into to help each other
Yeah.
grow, live, be successful.
That's right. That's very good. Another very beautiful thing this store did in Africa is helping young creators.
Mm.
This particular topic, this particular thing trended, and it gave a lot of creators visibility. It gave a lot of creators moments to thrive. If you
That's
post
absolutely
and
true.
talk about it, a lot of people got their views, engagement, and the whole, like, it's not even only African creators, those outside Africa, those outside the whole world that keyed into this topic. This is a trending topic. It gave people growth.
Yeah.
It gave people visibility.
It did a lot to digital growth.
Yes,
in
in
Africa
Africa, and a lot of young guys, young girls that are just fresh into content creation. It gave them the growth they needed this period. The topic was trending, so almost everybody that did something about it or said something about it got the growth they needed, and
Yes.
it gave.
I think this is something that will trend a long time
Yes.
because yeah, this is like an open air view for
Yeah.
this whole thing. So it's something that would last. This is something that is there.
Yeah.
Every other, it's just like a documentary right
Yeah,
now.
it's true.
And it will grow every other day.
Yeah.
But we are thankful for the growth that it has brought. The streams that were down here.
So at the end of the day, in this whole travel, it has shaped the way people see Africa, the way we Africans see ourselves. People that he visited, we Africans, we are happy. Black Americans that have been dying to see the real Africa, they were happy. Foreigners that are not Africans, he followed the tour and they were happy. At the end of the day, this thing brought a lot of joy, a lot of unity to the whole world, and it's something that I enjoyed. I enjoyed the whole process. I enjoyed the whole thing.
It's facts that not everybody loved this.
Yeah,
Some people criticized, some people loved it. But there's one thing, guys, it brought unity
yeah.
in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
IShowSpeed didn't just walk; he walked with the people. The
Yes.
youth accompanied him wherever he went to. There were a huge mass of people that were actually going with him, showing him these things and having them done one on one. So
Yeah.
this whole thing just changed the perception about Africa, just like you've said rightly, and it is showing us in a different view to the world.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Africa was heard. Africa is heard. Africa is moving forward. So let's keep it locked and stay true. Promote your culture, promote your country, and be a good citizen.
Yeah.
So until we come your way next time, stay tuned and keep it locked. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, do well to hit the subscribe button and push the notification button so that you get notified whenever we drop a new one. Thank you very much for staying with us. Peace.
Clock it.